I saw the movie Sinners, and we're going to talk about it in this video. There will be spoilers. So, while I've been editing my Sonic the Hedgehog video, as well as my movie review video, I figured I would give you guys a little treat. It's been a while since I've recorded, and it's been taking me a while to edit those videos for some reason, so here we are. Last time I did a vampire movie review was for Nosferatu, but it was like a spoiler-free review. One day I will actually do a movie review for that movie, but today's not that day because we're always talking about the coolest movie I've ever seen, Sinners. Sinners, of course, is an American supernatural horror film written, produced, and directed by Ryan Coogler, who also directed Creed and... oh, he did something else I can't remember. Oh man. Alright, it was... Black Panther. He did the first Creed movie, which was the first movie in the Rocky series, and then he did Black Panther. He also co-wrote and directed the sequel to Black Panther, and then he, of course, made Sinners. So, of course, this isn't the first time that Michael B. Jordan has worked with this director, and can I just say that, oh man, Michael B. Jordan, you know, I was slowly becoming a fan of Michael B. Jordan, but this movie just cemented how cool he is. I really like the way they portrayed supernatural stuff in this movie. This movie takes place in 1932 in Clarksdale, Mississippi, and we're kind of focused on Sammy, who is the cousin to the Smoke and Stack. The Smokestack twins is what they're called. Their names aren't actually Smoke and Stack, but you know, Smoke calls his brother Stack, and Michael B. Jordan plays both of those roles flawlessly. You know, we also have Haley, her name's Mary. Haley Steinfeld, that's what I meant to say. I don't know why I'm having a hard time saying her name. Probably because I got distracted from the outside. But yeah, she plays, a white passing ex-girlfriend. Now, I didn't know what white passing meant. When she said that she was family, I didn't understand it at first, but then I realized it means racial passing. This is very fucked up. This movie, I should also talk about the vampires in this movie. Their teeth are cool. Their bite marks, the bite marks they do are cool. Their eyes are cool. Remick, I didn't think he was hot at first, and then it grew on me. You know, but he is an Irish immigrant vampire, which I don't know how the fuck he got here. He must have pulled a Nosferatu or something. That's besides the point. He flees from Choctaw vampire hunters, which are, of course, Native Americans, and they fight vampires. Well, okay. You know what I mean? They fight spirits, you know, kind of like that. They probably could have helped with the ending. Actually, no, they wouldn't, because they were all outnumbered. They were severely outnumbered. And so the twins, along with you know, Sammy and this dude named Delta Slim and Pearline, which I actually did not realize this. This is a spoiler. I should probably mention this. At the end of the movie, when Sammy's older and it's 1992, he owns a club called Pearline's, which I didn't realize he named it after the singer that he fell in love with, who was a married woman, but minor semantics. Now, I wouldn't say that Sammy is the one who brought the vampires to them, but unfortunately, he kind of does, because his music is, like, transcendent, and he unknowingly, like, summons spirits from both the past and the future, and that was pretty cool. And the vampires, like, Remick and the people he turned to, like, in vampires, they hear this money, and they offer, money. They want him? I don't know why they want him, probably because he has magic, but, you know, minor stuff. Alright, never mind. I figured out why they want Sammy. Remick says he wants Sammy because his musical skills can be used to summon the spirits of the lost community. His lost community. That is, And then, of course, a bunch of stuff happens. Stack gets turned to a vampire, unfortunately, and, Smoke can't really, like, because that'd be really fucked up to try to kill your own brother. It's really sad. Like, they've been through a lot together. And I really thought that he was going to kill Stack at the end of the movie, but I was actually surprised to see Stack and Mary still both being alive. That was wild. I also didn't realize their names were Elijah and Elias. Now, that's even funnier because they're twins, and their names both start with E, but whatever. But, yeah, everyone, and I mean literally everyone except for Sammy and, well, not Smoke, because Smoke eventually dies, but everyone except for Sammy lives. Well, also Stack and Mary live, but still. So then Sammy goes back to his family, briefly, and then he ends up becoming a blues musician. He goes to Chicago like he said he would, because earlier in the movie he said he was gonna, and I think it was either Smoke or Stack warned him not to do that. It was Smoke, actually. It was Smoke. He's like, if you do that, I'm gonna get you, you know? And then he, like, threatened him. But then, of course, he still became a musician, opened up Perline. Before I give my thoughts, I want to review, like, talk about this thing about the film being filmed weirdly or something like that. So, apparently, Sinners was, of course, released on April 18th, and it was previously scheduled for a release of March 7th, but it was delayed to April, so it swapped dates with Mickey 17, another movie that I really want to see, to allow for a much more needed time for post-production due to the sacredity of the film stock labs for the project, which used heavily utilized film cameras. So, like, that's crazy? Film stock, like actual film stock. They used film stock for this movie. That's what makes it look so pretty, man. The film also received 10 IMAX 7mm prints. That's like wider resolution. That's even crazier film. That's nutty. And also 5 standard 7mm prints. It's even nuttier.
怎么赢呢？
I truly think that this was the most beautiful film I had ever seen. 2 hours was worth it because I felt so invested. Now I gotta admit, the Irish dance took me out, and I did get mad when the lady invited the vampires in. But really, I can't blame her. Her husband got turned into a vampire. They were probably gonna kill her daughter. You know? What are you gonna do at that point? But yeah, I would overall give the film a 10 out of 10. Stunning, you know, the music was good too. I was really impressed with the music. And Michael B. Jordan is fantastic. Can't believe he's a weeb just like me. You know, takes one to know one. We're all part of the same group. Man, they really need to put Michael B. Jordan in like an anime-like movie. They gotta let him dub. At least once. Jaden Smith had an anime. I'm never forgetting that. And if you didn't know that, now you do.